Okay, so sorry for the technical issues. I'm trying to stream in both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and this is trickier than it actually seems. So yeah, allow me to close stuff here. I'm going to... Okay, just getting both windows ready. Okay, so I'm trying to stream in both platforms at the same time, and apparently we were having some frame rate issue, which I'm not entirely sure where it came from, but my technical support guy, my boyfriend, has been helping me out on that aspect. So we are going to be hunting in Vurhonga Savanna. It got a bit late now, it's 5 p.m. here, so I don't know if I'm really that eager to play at night, because night hunting is a bit annoying at times. But yeah, I think we could actually, if night comes, yeah, we might as well do it. Could be an interesting experience for the stream. We will have another opportunity to daytime hunting in Vurhonga Savanna, which is exactly where we are right now. So yep, okay, apparently we got our frame rate stable now. I honestly don't know what the issue was. Yeah, something about 2 instances.
You've got the hunter's sense. Follow those tracks.
So we got some tracks here. Probably from a lizard kudu that was roaming the area before, but it's probably long gone by now because we've been busy doing all this streaming stuff. So hopefully we get it to work this time. Not sure what that is. I meant the animal, natural. I know exactly what it is. It's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, it's a lizard kudu. I did hear before. So but I don't think it's going to be still around. Yeah, this is a glitch in the game that apparently even after you have left the grassy areas, you still make noise. Normally when I stop, it usually goes away. I don't know why it's not doing it now. That's getting annoying after a while. But anyways, we're going to try to ignore it and just move on. The problem is I'm not entirely sure. It still thinks that I am in a grassy area. That's why it's making all this noise. But what I fear is that we are going to spook animals. I'm going to try to teleport back to the house, see if that fixes the issue. I know it's not the ideal thing. Yeah, that did fix the issue apparently. It was getting very annoying. Sorry about, yeah, it's like starting over, but it was getting very annoying. Normally when this has happened in some playthroughs, I usually just stop and it goes away. Apparently it was not going away. Now, I don't know why. So it was getting very annoying just hearing the sound of grass all the time. So we got some boar over there. I wonder if they're too far. Might be, yeah, hunting opportunity. Oh, there it is. Female. Nothing very interesting. I got a diamond warthog. I'm going to see if a friend of mine wants to join. I'm gonna try to get a friend join, so just give me 1 sec. Going to give her the link to the stream. So if she wants to join. Yeah, I'm not too eager hunting warthog, female warthog. I got a diamond, one of those diamond. And anyways, it's not a species I'm really that interested in hunting. For some reason, I prefer boar, even though they're very similar. And I believe that code-wise the behavior parameters are very similar. By the way, I did read today that the Hirschfelden reserve is getting European rabbit, which is kind of an interesting addition. I kind of like hare and those kind of creatures. So I think it could be fun to go hunting rabbits. There's something about African sunsets that's very iconic. So I'm not entirely I'm quite okay with the fact that we are getting to see a sunset, even though it's 5:30 and seems like night is approaching quite fast. Night time goes from 7 p.m. till 5 a.m. and I think it applies in every reserve because it could have been done. Code-wise, it's not difficult. All it has to know is which reserve you're playing, and basically just tell it if you're playing this reserve, nighttime goes from this to that hour. So we could have gotten different daylight and nighttime hours in different reserves, but I'm guessing that they did this just for simplicity's sake, especially considering some quests might be tied. Well, some quests are tied to certain hours. So, for example, you have to hunt a fox at night. So the game needs to know exactly when nighttime is. So I'm guessing they did it just to make it simple for the players, for the users, and make it simple for the code as well. Because then basically it needs to check a lot of things. Like, for example, in this minute you have to hunt a warthog at night, so it needs to check when nighttime is considered depending on the reserve you're playing. I don't know how the code is written. It should not be that difficult to do. I mean, it's just a condition, it's fairly simple. But I'm guessing they just wanted to keep it more simple. Because those are kudus around here. Aside from the warthog, we haven't seen anything, which is kind of funny because usually there are plenty of creatures in this reserve. I might have it to actually reset the time, go to daylight, because I'm not sure how active are certain animals, and I was hoping to hunt some springbok and gemsbok, and perhaps some kudus, and we got a coyote, jackal there. Okay, apparently from what I'm checking on the screen, it seems like both streams are doing well. They look fluid enough, so that's good. Yeah, that's definitely good. So it's funny that there were plenty of footprints around here. And we haven't seen any creature so far aside from that warthog. Got blue wildebeest and a sign. You know what? Let's do daytime hunting. I'm going to jump here. I'm going to try to move around that area, and I'm going to set the clock just so we actually get to hunt during daylight, because I think it's going to be more interesting. Because I do think that most of the animals that are interesting to hunt are mostly active during the day, so they might not even spawn at night. Let's get... Well, it's still dark when it's supposed to be dawn already. That's funny. Maybe the daylight nighttime hours are different. Honestly, I don't think so. No, it's dawning. Maybe I should have pushed it a bit forward instead of going straight to the 5 a.m. mark. But yeah, why not? We're going to walk in this direction. We're going to go east. There is some water source over there. Many animals usually roam. Okay, that was loud. That was very, very loud. I was not expecting it. Many animals are usually seen near water sources, so we might be able to find something. I definitely was not expecting it to be so loud. Got some friends over there. Okay, was that a lion? Yep, it was a lion. Let's try to lure it. Because why not? Which is its first color? This one? So this is the distress fawn color. I believe that the lion heard us, it didn't smell us. It was a male too. So we might just get something interesting here. Let's get some cover. Okay, cover seems to be working not as well as I expected. Okay, that's better. Here. Let's see if we manage to lure it to a position. We got enough bullets. Let's call it again. I know that the lion is somewhere behind that hill, because the roar came from there. But it might have gotten spooked and run away. Lions are much like wolves, although they're not as shy. They're more vocal too. But they do run away as well. And they might just turn around and attack you. I mean, that's happened to me. And they do give quite a punch. Apparently the lion fled because it's not coming. I don't have that much experience with this. I know that foxes will do sort of a go round to make sure everything is safe, cunning little piggies. I'm not sure about lions though, and I'm not sure about wolves either, because I'm really bad at hunting wolves. We got a lesser kudu there. Now there are some missions I have to complete here. I'm not even going to check them. I know one of them is I need to hunt an animal with the king rifle. I still did not buy the rifle. And another one is hunt Cape Buffalo with the king rifle. So it's basically 2 for 1 pack over there. Because the obvious thing to do is use the rifle, go hunt the buffalo. You do both missions in one shot. But I did not buy the rifle. I'm not going to hunt Cape Buffaloes either. Basically because they're big, angry bastards, and I'm not in the mood for bullfighting at the moment. They're kind of fun to hunt, especially when they try to kill you. So you see them running at you, and when you look at them, they kind of turn away, but then they go back to try to hit you. I'm not really interested in hunting a female lesser kudu. But it would be a good Atlas, por favor. No. No hagas eso. Ya está bien. Sorry about that. He has this tendency of barking when he hears something. He only does like this single bark, but it's super startling and it's very annoying because he has this very loud voice. So yeah, I was saying that I think it's a good opportunity to try to get some. So now we've got rain. That's the same one. Yeah. To try to get some decent trophies, because it's been a while since I've hunted here, so I don't have many decent trophies. I do have some that are pretty cool, like the diamond warthog and a couple of lions which were very, very, very cool. But I haven't really focused, even though it's one of my favorite reserves, I have focused on doing other stuff like leveling weapons. I've leveled several weapons here, and not so much in hunting for trophies. Why is every animal getting a warning call? Just because I'm standing up? Seriously? The weapon I'm carrying is a bit overkill for jackals. I'm carrying my 270 and my 4570. I don't think. Let's go to the water area down here. And I don't know. I'm trying to, because this area is usually very good for hunting springbok. just not getting very lucky today finding things. It's like the other day in Leighton Lake, it was fairly easy to get creatures. I mean, yeah, we're getting some stuff. Yeah, there she is. Seems like most animals are asleep now. I'm gonna bring some here, springbok. Well, that's interesting. It's not a good position for shooting. I think this one goes with the rattler. Oh, that was quick. I'm not sure that we got a tree over there. Is that a lion again? Got a hit. Was a vital organ hit. And I think I just marked the wrong one. Because yeah, there it goes. Yeah, something that an issue with the game is that if there are many tracks, you might get this kind of problems that you accidentally hit the wrong one, or maybe it's under the track is on top of it or something. Let's reload. So I don't run out of bullets when I need them. Oh, we got a gray one. Looks pretty nice. Silver. Not keeping it because I already have one of those. So let's see what else we can find around here. We probably spooked everything by shooting. I'm going to teleport. I'm going to walk all the way here from this house because the wind is going in that direction and I don't want to run out of map. I know that around this area there are springboks. Because my first kill in this map was a springbok from this area. I think this was the second map I played. First I played Hirschfelden, I bought this this pack with several reserves, and I bought the rest of them, and some lodges and stuff. And I believe that the first reserve I played was Hirschfelden, and then I jumped to this one when I got tired of Hirschfelden, which was fairly quickly. I did not like that reserve very much. I'm still not very fond of it, but it's grown to me the more I've hunted in it. But now I'm doing this very annoying mission. I'm not going to do it on a stream because it's just boring. Hello, I'm not sure. How are you? So everything is going well. Thanks for joining, and I'm just playing a little bit. So what do we have there? Is it a lesser kudu, female? I totally lost track of what I was saying. I'm going to respond to that message. Give me one sec. Yeah, sorry for doing the stream in English, not in Spanish, but I really don't see that a lot of people are that interested in watching me speak Spanish. I believe that there is a bigger play base and a bigger possibly public base in English than in Spanish. You guys see the lining over there? That was cool. I was really hoping we'd get springbok around here. Apparently not so lucky. We got this kudu there. It's 6 a.m. Maybe it's a bit too early for them. It's funny that I still hear the crickets. I kind of like that Africa reminds me of summer, because summer here in Spain is quite hot, and at night you can hear the crickets as well. If you are in an area where there are still crickets, which is not so common in urban areas. And well, so my country, let's talk about a few things concerning the world, what the state of the world is right now. I would really like to talk about different news, like, I don't know, let's talk about the elections in Thailand or something. But apparently this is the year the world has stopped, and I actually wrote a little mini story about it. The mini story was basically, I'm talking off from memory, okay? It's very short. You can check it out in my social media, because that's where I post everything. But it's about a couple which is heavily based on me and my boyfriend. They're setting up the Christmas tree. They're setting up all the Christmas decorations and stuff. And then the woman walks to the window and it's snowing heavily, and the street is covered in snow, and it describes how nobody is walking through the streets, and the fact that the street is heavily covered in snow means that nobody has, oh, we got one out of those, means that nobody has been there, has walked there for a long time. Long shot. I think I hit it. I don't know where, but I think I hit it. So what, and then she said that, and then it is said in the text that she was, they were trying to pretend that this were normal Christmas, but they weren't, because that was the year the world stopped. And that's how I really feel about this year. It feels like the year the world just stopped, because you open the news and it's all about the same topic all the time, and it's really distressing just to see that everything revolves around the situation we are in right now. So that's kind of it's kind of distressing. So the news around here, like I'm saying, is that I want to talk about something else. I just can't, because yeah, when I touch something, I just ruin the way my stuff is situation. Anyway, what is implied there is that I want to talk about something else, but I can't, because I don't have anything to bring you. So the only thing I can talk about is what's going on. What the heck? What is going on? Is it under a hill or something? Yeah, it seems to be behind the hill. Let's go get the one we downed. So what is implied, well, what is going on right now is that my country has decided, warthogs, to get back at, there's no confinement, okay? So, but we have, I don't know how you say it. It's a state of exception, a state of alert. It's actually a state of alert. That's how, that would be like the more literal translation. Okay, so we did hit a vital organ. So from what I see here. And I know that the animal is down, anyways. It's a pity that we spook all these thingies. Vital organ. I was hoping that we did hit a vital organ. I know that we scored a hit. And so we are back to the state of alert. And state of emergency, maybe? I don't know. And I know that, well, right now from 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. it depends on each community, because they can choose to either do it at 11 or maybe at 1, and then they can move it 1 hour up or down. Or maybe it was 11 the basis, and they could move it up or down 12, 10. That probably makes more sense. Anyways, we are supposed to be confined in our houses. We cannot go out except for very specific circumstances, like going to the emergency doctor or something like that. Which is kind of annoying, because my boyfriend and I would usually go out at night to walk the dog. And it was like the relaxing moment of the day. And to be fair, we were not putting anyone in danger, because where I live is it's a small town. So like at 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., it's very, very rare to actually see someone on the street. outside of the more centric areas where the bars and pubs and the taverns are. Oh, we got another pig here. But anyways, this is the situation. The virus is supposedly out of control. And one of the issues why it's gotten so out of control is because of the nightlife. And to be honest, I did get to meet with a friend. That was a couple of weeks ago, week and a half. It was a Friday. So let's get this guy. Okay, he has some nice horns. It's a gold. I feel tempted to keep it just because he has some pretty large horns. It's a common colored, and we did quite score a hit. You did see how I actually aimed a bit higher. That's because it was over 150 meters away. So I aimed a bit higher, hoping to score a bit lower, and wow, if I didn't aim that high, I might have actually missed a hit. 245 meters. I think that must be my record of hitting a vital organ. It's not bad at all. I'm quite proud. I'm gonna keep this guy just because. I like his horns. Anyways. So I met a friend one Friday, and we went out, just her and me. And before you say, oh, you're so irresponsible, you're meeting people. Okay, I work from home, my friend studies from home, so yeah, the risk is pretty small. Anyways, I'm not against going out, seeing people, with being careful. We did not touch, we did not kiss. We were not kissers anyway. We are not fond of just going around kissing people. But I'm not against socializing. I'm not saying that we all should stay at home until the plague is over. Lion. So I'm not saying... Yeah, okay, you keep roaring. I'm going this way. What do you want? Anyways, I don't think you can keep people locked at home. I think people need to go out. They need to socialize. But there is a limit to that. And what my friend and I saw in that street, we went to the main street, like I was saying, where all the bars are, and we actually, I think I'm going to get eaten. Like, for real. Okay, where is she? What we saw, we went to a bar. We looked for a bar that, we liked that bar very much, but we were outside in the terrace. There was basically very few people. It was just me and, well, us in one table, and a couple of tables farther there was someone else, and a few tables farther there was someone else, because it was kind of cold and everyone was inside. But a bit farther into the main street, because this is like in a corner, so it's a bit more separate, but a bit farther into the main street there are more pubs and bars and stuff. And there I don't even know how many people was there, like maybe 300 people, or all of them together, and not wearing masks because they were drinking, and that was absolutely insane. That was crazy. So we got another. I think it's going to be the night of gemsbok. So the fact that he turned around, come back. The fact that we are getting now this limited confinement, and that some communities are talking about maybe confining people for the weekend, full weekend. Like, okay, you're going to be locked at night and you're going to be locked on the weekends. which in my opinion is just crazy. It's just okay, bye sanity, crazy. And so it's because of this. All the data that we've got is that most of the infections have come, or very substantial focus. Yeah, I think it's most of the infections come from the age group between 15 years old and 29 years old, and nightlife is one of the biggest culprits, with like parties and stuff, and going to discos and going to bars and being in big groups. Like I've seen everything. I've seen kids, like teenagers, 20 of them in a park, sharing drinks, sharing snacks. And I've seen, like I said, in the street, in the bars, all of these are university students, like 300, 400 university students all together, not wearing masks. And I've seen people, again, university students, because we have a high population of university students, because we have a university here, celebrating parties, like 20 people in one house. And people, the authorities are telling you, you can't go out, you can't meet people, that you have to be careful, you have to be prudent. And what are they doing? They're doing whatever they want. That's kind of the problem. And the issue here is that they're giving the authorities an excuse to confine us. And it's kind of sad when I hear them say, because this has come up in an article. I wanted to make a video of that, I just haven't had the time, I've been very busy. I read an article and they were complaining because the virus had stolen their youth, or the virus was stealing their youth. Guys, you were allowed to go out, you were allowed to meet people. You were only told to avoid doing parties. If your youth is defined by parties, maybe you should reconsider the kind of crappy lives you guys got. Really, because my youth was not defined by getting drunk and going to parties. There was so much more, and there is always so much more that I could do, that if in my youth, when I was their age, they told me, you are not allowed to go to parties, I would have been like, okay, then I can go play with my friends. We play Dungeons and Dragons, or Forgotten Realms, or White Wolf, Vampire the Apocalypse, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Vampire the Masquerade, you name it. We played a lot of things, or we just played board games, or we just sat there and talked and had fun, and there was so much we could do, and we didn't need to be like a huge group either, because we didn't need to be 20 people, it's like 4 or 5 people, and we had one heck of a time. And that's it. So hearing them say that, okay, they don't let me go out to parties, I don't know what to do with my life. Guys, you really need to get your stuff straight, because that's very sad. That's really, really sad. And I like going out. I like going to terraces. I like going share a drink with my friends. By sharing, I'm not talking literally sharing. I'm talking about each one of us has their own drink. Just getting, I don't know, some Cokes and sitting in a bar and talking. And I like that. It's nice. And I can do other stuff too. Just go for a walk, or I don't know. There's plenty of things. And if you have other types of hobbies, I had a lot of hobbies. I was, for some reason, more hobby productive when I was younger than now. I don't know why. I would read, I would write, I would draw, I would paint. I got a couple of puzzles just in case they confine us, so I can work on that, because I like puzzles. got some knitting thingy that I hadn't done in years. So yeah, I might as well return to that now that they might confine us and I might not be able to go out and meet with my friends. So might as well do that. I got so many hobbies, I don't have time in the day to do all of them. So the authorities tell you to not go to parties, and it's a big drama for you because you cannot go get drunk. I don't know. It's kind of... Funny thing, we haven't seen a single springbok. I don't quite understand. A lion again? Chasing what? That thing comes our way, I'm shooting it. But I'm more interested in the gemsbok. I hope she's chasing the gemsbok, but that would like probably mean that she's scaring it away. I don't know what's going on there. I feel tempted to call the lioness. Might as well do that, see what happens. So basically that's the biggest thing in the news is that we are partially confined now. And what makes me a little bit sadder is that I don't think we're going to have Christmas. Like I said in my story, and it really seems like this night confinement is going to stay. It's very likely that we're going to be allowed to have lunch. Christmas in here is more a dinner thingy, so it's going to be kind of weird, but it's okay as long as I can see at least my father and brother, that's fine. But yeah, the thing is that I'm not sure we're going to have Christmas, and we might be able to have lunch, we might be able to have I don't know, meet with a limited number of our family members, which is okay. I can accept that, even though it's not the situation I would like. But yeah, I'm guessing that dinner time is going to be like no. I don't know. So the fact that these people are saying that the virus is still in their youth kind of angers me, because I've been talking with my friend. I lost my grandfather to this situation. Nope, just give me a second. I'm going to go. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. dadness. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Forgot I had to do something. I don't know where Lion went. Either way. So yeah, hearing these guys, the really young people who have everything, talking about how the situation is still in their youth, it kind of pisses me off. Like I said, I lost my grandpa to this. He was 90, so it was this, like, it could have been anything. But the problem wasn't so much that he passed. It was more that the way it happened, because he was denied medical attention, because he was a 90-year-old man. He was not a priority to save. So it basically meant that he wasn't even given oxygen. He was given oxygen because someone else died, and he could get oxygen from this person that this person was using. So I was really sad, and we couldn't even have a funeral or anything. So it was really, really weird. And there was also my friend. She has her grandmother, who's very important to her. She's 102 years old, so she knows very well that she hasn't gotten much time left, and it's been a year since she's seen her because of the situation. She doesn't even know if she's going to see her again. So, and there are more people that I know who have lost loved ones that were very close to them, and I'm not talking just about grandparents. I'm talking about fathers. I'm talking about, it's very tough, okay? So don't tell me that the virus is still in your youth because you cannot go to a bloody party when people are losing forever. Because you are going to be able to go to a party again. Because this will eventually pass, and you'll be able to go to a party. I won't be seeing my grandfather ever again. So, what are you telling me about the losing your youth? You're not losing your youth. Sorry, it just makes me mad. I think we're going to eventually get eaten by a lion. I really had hoped that we would be able to hunt a lion while we're here. Not being very lucky with the spawns today. And I think that the thing about Christmas is what pisses me off most, because I really enjoy Christmas, and I like meeting with my family, and I don't go to parties, I don't go to discos or anything. I just enjoy spending time with my family, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But it's fine. I accept that the situation is what it is, and if it has to be done this way, then it'll be done this way. It's fine. But it bothers me. What really bothers me is the fact that this could have been avoided if people had been a bit more responsible, and they decided that it was more important to just go to a bar instead of, you were allowed to meet with up to 10 people. Really, was it so difficult? Just go to, I don't know, somewhere, walk, springbok, go to a friend's house, play some game, some board game. It's fun, really. Try it. Cards. No, you had to go 200 people in a disco. They've been telling you to avoid big groups of people. This stream should not become a rant. It's becoming a rant because I don't have things to shoot. I don't want it to become a rant, really. It was not my intention. I really would like to talk about the elections in the United States because I think they're going to be very interesting. I don't know what's going to emerge of 2010. What? I think that might be, what is that? Warning call. We got a jackal there. I'm gonna try to hunt it down just because, why not? We did hunt foxes in one of the streams, so there is that. Better. This is better. I'll call it again. I shouldn't abuse calls because it might get suspicious. It's already started, so trying to hear. I know what's going to happen in the United States, to be honest. And I don't know what the result might be, but and I don't even know. I haven't really been paying that much attention to the United States to actually talk freely about it. We got some other news in my country aside from that, but it's basically all revolving around the same. And well, basically now they've decided, my super smart president, that thing is not coming. I'm not going to waste my time here. I don't even know where it went. Well, now he's decided that he's going to tax, raise the taxes on big companies and big fortunes and whatever. I don't even know big fortunes. They don't care. I mean, they got the money to just get it out of the country. Is not really that hard. I wonder what that was. Mating call from a gemsbok. Springbok. The problem is the wind is going straight there, so I'm not even going to try to call her. I'm more concerned. I don't care about the big fortunes, really, because it's not like they pay taxes here already. So you raise the taxes to the big fortunes, they're going to take the money out. That's okay. And it's such a, you might want to believe that it's a big amount of money, but in reality, the biggest amount of money the state gets is from the middle class, from your common folk that's working. That's where most of the money comes from. So the big fortune, they want to tax it, go ahead, I don't care, really. But I'm more concerned about the companies because you might say, oh, but the companies will pay their taxes outside. Yes, that might actually be a thing. But what do the big companies do as well? They create business, they create works. So, as I say, oh, well, look at that. Gemsbok. Female, male. It's a male, small male. So, these big companies create jobs. And the fact that they're creating jobs means that people are going to have a job, and people with jobs and a wage will tend to spend that money buying stuff, going out, etc. Like I say, most of the money for the state comes from the middle class, from people working, like your normal common folk. And that's exactly the fact that this guy is going to tax big companies will mean that companies will avoid investing in Spain because of the taxes. How far are these guys? Far enough. I'm going to try to get a bit closer. If they do not invest in Spain, they do not create jobs, which is a more important role. Is that melanistic? No, I think it might be gray. It's far more important than the fact that they have multi-million budget or whatever. It is melanistic, I think. I don't know if I hit it. I think I did. Yeah, I did hit it. Let's hope it goes down, because I don't know where I scored a hit this time. Anyways. So yeah, I think that's something that the company, that our president doesn't even think about. I don't know if I hit it. I was watching the video now because it's I got a few seconds delay. Yeah, I don't know if I hit it in a vital organ or what. Down. You just have to find it, because I don't know where it went. And that one glitch. Let's see if we actually hit a vital organ. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, there it goes. If we hit a vital organ, it might not have gone too far. I'm not going to try to hit stuff on the run. I'm not very good at that, moving targets. Or they might just die by falling off the cliff. I feel tempted to shoot at them just because they glitch. Yeah, moving targets, they're not, I'm not good at that. And it's fine, our weird dark color guy. And try not to get trampled, which would be bad. So in my opinion, I think any president should focus on creating jobs. Well, apparently it was a common colored one. I thought it was going to be, it looked darker. You guys saw it. It looked darker, and it's just a common colored one. And it's in a weird position because the leg went all the way inside. Anyways, we did hit a vital organ. We did score a hit on the line. It's gray. Gray is common in my opinion because I've hunted quite a few of these. And silver, nah. I'm not keeping this guy. It's not very interesting. So creating jobs, in my opinion, is very important, because when you create jobs, like I said, the middle class is the one supporting the state with taxes. You get people working. People working are going to pay taxes. People working are going to consume. That means more taxes through the tax of the added value. In Spanish, IVA. It's what this is tax. This taxes. In my opinion, it's very high in Spain. It's at 21%. That's a lot. It was 16%. Many years ago, it was raised to 18%. Then now it's raised to 21%. The previous government did that. They're going to consume. Consuming means more taxes for the state, and with those taxes, you are able to maintain the state of welfare, which means education, which means healthcare, means everything that is supported by the state and the taxes. The big fortunes, it is a populist, very look, we're doing things, we're going to make the big fortunes pay. They know very well that the big fortunes don't give a damn about it, because they're just going to take the money out. I don't care. And they don't care either. They're just doing it for the voter base. They're doing it for the voters. But it worries me that they're trying to do the same populist measure on the companies, and they're going to actually hit the real the real source of taxpayer money. The real source of where most of the taxes come from, which is not so much the companies, it is mostly the people. And by doing that, because let's be serious, we're only going after big companies. Yeah, who is going to invest in Spain? It's not going to be your baker from down the street in Alabama. It's going to be Google, it's going to be Amazon, it's your big company, the one investing here, the one creating jobs here. And we might argue, but the jobs they create, I don't care. I don't want to get into that argument because they would be too much. But the thing is, if you attack the big company is not going to invest, and if the big company does not invest here, it means no jobs. That's it. End of story. No jobs, no taxes. And right now, unemployment is very high. We need those jobs. And I hate when the wind goes all the wrong way. Let's go up north, trying to get away from the wind. Hopefully we'll find something on the way. And my goodness, I was not expecting this to become a political rant. But yeah, I saw that news this morning. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this now? You're getting it wrong. And let's be honest. Let's be realistic. I'm not saying that it is good or right. I'm just saying it's how things are. Big companies don't care about workers. They can get them elsewhere because they're big companies. That's it. For a big company, a worker is a number. That's it. If you leave, well, doesn't matter. There are like hundreds like you. Probably thousands like you. So they really don't care about losing a worker. So you get a company in Germany, I don't know, Ireland gives better, tax exemption or something. And the company is going to close up on Germany, move to Ireland. That's it. That's how things are. I'm not saying it is good. I'm not saying it's how things should be. I'm just saying how things are. And since the big company has the strength to be able to do that, you need to try as a country to get the investment here. because it means money for you. When you attack the company, when you attack the economy, companies flee, investment flees. And in the end, that does not affect politicians. It affects the people, the common folk. This is not about, this is affecting your normal person that will have less chances at getting a job. And the situation right now is, with the whole pandemic, it's gotten complicated in the economy. We have unemployment is rising, and a lot of people are closing up their businesses, small businesses. I'm talking about restaurants, things like that. They're closing up, and that people they're going to need a job. They're going to look somewhere. So now you're competing against more people who are also desperate and they want to work, because you need to. So right now, the measures the government should be taking is to facilitate the creation of jobs, either by getting foreign investments, as in companies from the United States, like Google investing in Spain, or making it easier to create businesses and, I don't know, tax exceptions, I don't know, something. They got the power to do that. They can do it. But politicians do not think on what makes sense. They think on what is the political cost. So if they believe that, you might, for example, believe, okay, we lower the taxes on companies, so any new company will get lower taxes, and that means they will create more employment, they will create more jobs, and it will eventually return to with I don't know, a 30% increase than if we had kept the taxes. But that doesn't look well on the voter base, so we're going to do this other measure, like, for example, we're going to tax big companies, which will mean less employment, which would eventually mean in more unemployment, more money spent on the from the state or something. They think what will give them votes. They don't think what is right or wrong. And that's our fault, because we vote without researching, without knowing, without thinking. We vote based on ideologies instead of voting based on what does the country need, and analyzing the situation with certain criteria. Many people are very simple. They're very simple-minded. They will, even if they think, okay, what does the country need? It will be one or two things, like, oh, I don't like this guy because he did this. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't like this guy because he raised the taxes or something, or he lowered the taxes, or he did a bad law I did not agree with, but doesn't think about all the good things that this guy did. Like, for example, hey, the economy grew and unemployment went down and people were richer, they got more money. I don't know. It's only a single factor. Oh, I don't like this guy because he's anti-abortion, for example. Let's go to something a little more extreme. Because he's against abortion, and There are other things. Not everything is black and white. You may be passionate about something, but you have to think about the broader picture. And no, I'm not going to engage in a discussion about abortion. I totally refuse to do that. Same as I don't talk about, I generally avoid talking about ideologies. Talking about economy is more so numbers and stuff. And I avoid talking about politics as well, which I'm completely doing right now. Because it triggers emotional responses, not logical responses. And abortion is one of the trickiest topics because there is not a right or wrong answer. Both answers are right and both answers are wrong. Yeah, totally not going to hit that. How far is that? 400 meters, nope. Come on, I'm aware of my limitations. So, yeah. It's a tricky topic because of that. There's not a right or wrong answer. That's why I always position myself out. I position myself in the middle. I can understand where it might be necessary, and I can also understand the other side of the argument. So it's very complicated. You have to take into account a lot of things. Not something I want to do at the moment. Just talk about that. So let's move on to something a little less complicated. I gotta know. Let's go back to economics. House? Is that a watch? One of these watch point thingies? Maybe a house. Yeah, Halloween is coming, by the way. I was hoping that maybe they did some event here, but apparently they did not do any event. Because there are some achievements in Steam that are from some Halloween event they did, some special missions they did during Halloween in 2017, from what I've researched in Google. And I was hoping they might do them again, if only I could get the achievements. It doesn't seem like they are going to do it. And yeah, that is it. I like Halloween. I wanted to decorate my house. I don't have Halloween decorations. I really should go get some. Here in Spain, it's a curiosity, okay? There is like this ambiguous relationship with Halloween. I believe that was the springbok from before. There is this ambiguous relationship with Halloween, which is because here we have what we call the Day of All the Saints, which is celebrated on the 1st of November. And what it implies is basically you go to the cemetery and leave flowers for your loved ones. So it's all very solemn and very sad and very, yeah, it's not very nice, okay? It's just sad. It's like remembering your lost ones and revering them, honoring them. And Halloween is fun. You get disguised and you go trick-or-treating and you celebrate and it's a different way of celebrating death, in a way. I know it comes from Samhain or something. I think it's with Samhain. Might be wrong about that. It comes from some Celtic celebration. which is, and this is all supposed to ward off the spirits and stuff. But yeah, I can understand that you're a kid and you're presented with the two options. Can you really argue against the kid choosing, I want to get disguised and go trick-or-treating? Because really, while I have nothing against celebrating the passing of loved ones, as a feast goes, yeah, it's not, it's sad. It's just that moment of remembering and the people you've lost, which is how we do everything. It's kind of funny that Spain is known for being all festive and going to bars and having fun and feast and this and that. But our festivities, especially those that are kind of religious, they are all kind of very solemn and very sad and very, we're going to suffer. We're going to suffer very much, and we're going to demonstrate how much we suffer. It's kind of funny. So Halloween has it is a feast that it was not celebrated here when I was a child, but it's kind of gotten into our culture with the passing of time, and now people celebrate it like another feast. So it's not, we don't say, oh, it's the Day of All Saints. We say, oh, it's Halloween. And that's how cultures work. Cultures take, and from other cultures they come into contact. So, and I like Halloween. I think it's nice. It's fun. I like disguising. So, yeah, I was thinking of doing a stream on Halloween. I'm not sure, maybe if I will be streaming Hunter or maybe I will be streaming ESO. But I would like to do a stream on Halloween. Well, probably most people will not even be around, or maybe they will. Depends on the situation, how confined we are. But just to do something a little more, maybe get in disguise and doing something a little more fun. Because I think it's, and I'm kind of going to miss this year. There will be no celebrations. Why are so few animals today here? Damn it! Need more things to shoot. Talking too much. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm kind of sad that the celebrations are not going to be done this year, which it has to be done. This is what the situation is, so we really need to get this thing under control, to get back to something close to normality. A new normal, call it. By the way, disclaimer again, just in case someone is looking or watching or something, this is non-alcoholic beverage, and basically it's healthier than your sugary beverage, so I'm doing something very healthy, which is drinking something that has demonstrated to have numerous benefits, like lowering cholesterol, and it doesn't have any alcohol, so it is way healthier than your common one. And yes, it is beer. I am over the legal age of drinking anyways, but just in case, I am not drinking alcohol on a stream. I really don't know how the rules go on that aspect. I haven't really gotten any information. I'm just drinking that because I like the taste and it's refreshing and it's cool. Cool as in cold, not cool as in, hey look, I'm so cool, I'm drinking an non-alcoholic beverage. Anyways, that was lame. So I'm going to miss the Halloween party today and this year. But the one I'm really going to miss is Christmas. I know I already talked about it, but I'm really going to miss Christmas this year because it's going to be so much different. But we'll try to make the best of it, even if we can only meet to have lunch. And I do hope half of my family is not confined, because at the moment I don't know their status. I know my dad is not confined. I know we're not confined. Luckily, the numbers, because we were like in that boundary between, okay, if this goes up a little more, we're going to get confined. And here's the funny thing, is how they're making the statistics. It's absolutely stupid, because they're basically saying, okay, how many inhabitants live in your area? This number. Okay, how many people infected do you have? This number. Okay, so if we make this, if this is the number of infected by these inhabitants, in case of 100,000 inhabitants, how many infected would we have? So basically, you're telling me that we have we had 47 cases, okay, and the limit is 400 cases per 100,000 of inhabitants. After over 400, I think it was 400. 400? No, 500. Sorry, the limit was 500. So over 500 cases per 100% of inhabitants, you were confined. The problem was that in my town, we are around, we don't really reach the 10,000 people. We're a little lower than 10,000 inhabitants. So 47 divided by, it gave them as 470 something cases per 100%. So you're going to confine us because 40 people are infected. Are you insane? That's absolutely idiotic. And fortunately, it went down. Now we have like 32 cases. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm getting confined or not. I did not know if we were, and it still might change, because all you need is like, okay, you get 10 more people infected. You're getting confined. That's idiotic. That's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, in my dad's town, things are a little better. But the problem is my brother. I don't know if he was confined before. I don't know if he's still confined. I need to talk to him, because I honestly don't know. It's one of the higher risk areas, and yeah, the numbers were absolutely off the chart there, which kind of justified the confinement. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just looking for stuff. And it's been a while, I haven't seen anything. It's getting quite annoying. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look maybe for better area or something, because we are like way up. I don't even know where am I? Way up here. Let's go down again. I know there are some thingies around here. Maybe it would be cool if we had a spawn spot here. Because where is the wind blowing? East to west. Well, we might as well just go do this again. Just go here and go back east or something. Or just look around here. That's right here. I'm tired of walking the same place and not seeing anything. Okay, it's funny. It seems like YouTube has a bigger delay than Twitch. I've just noticed that. Too many trees. like hunting in areas with too many trees. So yeah, Christmas is going to depend a lot on what's the situation. That's going to be the situation in our respective neighborhoods and towns. Because, like I said, small town, so all you need is the right number of cases, you're locked. Even though it should not be justifiable, because honestly, 50 cases, are you serious? I don't think 50 cases, as long as you keep them under control. It's advisable to confine a whole town. Like there is this case, it was really funny. It's like the town with the highest level of infections in the whole country and probably in the whole world. And the number of cases was 4. So yeah, it's that ridiculous, because since the number of inhabitants is like 57, just because they had 4 people infected, one was the mayor, then someone else related to them and some other guy. So yeah, we got something there. Meeting call kudu. I'm gonna shoot whatever comes my way. So yeah, they got confined with 4 cases. So I don't even know what to say about that. It's just that ridiculous. One thing about the color I should be using, I think it's the antler one. As long as we haven't spooked her, which I'm not sure we didn't. That's why I don't like trees. I don't see anything. Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's realistic. Let's try to get her attention. Yeah, I know I said I was not interested in hunting females, but really, let's shoot thrush. Let's just shoot something. And I'm not getting cover here. Okay, she's over there. She's seen us. She's not happy. I was a little bit too high, so I'm not sure how well we scored the hit. Okay, let's see where we hit her. Oh, she went down. Okay. I don't like running too much because I spook stuff. Like everything around... Okay, that was a vital organ hit. Everything around 150 meters will just flee because it gets spooked, and now we have to know where she went. Oh, she didn't go very far. There she is. Let's see how well we scored a hit. So, I did aim a bit too high, so we did not hit the heart. Anyways, heart is here. This thing here, so it was not easy to hit there. But we still managed to get a lung. So that was nice. Great female. We got another one there. Why are these trees not covering me? Unfortunately not a female, but I guess we'll have to deal with whatever we get. She saw me. Damn it. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing footsteps. That's a male. Female. Got the female. The male ran away. He was warned, so that's basically the reason why I shot the female, is because let's shoot stuff, and because that's what you guys are here for. Another gray female. We got both lungs and the liver. Yeah, I would have liked to get the male, but he was forewarned, so he was like a second away from spooking, likely. He was also very close, so it's very easy that he would have just run away. This area is a bit more open. We might have just like scared everything away, so let's just keep moving. Now what I like most about Christmas is well, aside from meeting with my family, and we always have a lot of fun. We don't do anything extraordinary, okay? It's not like, oh, we have like this amazing parties. We just have fun. We eat and drink and talk and play games and stuff, and we just have fun. So it's basically, the thing I like the most aside from that is the decorations. I really, really love Christmas decorations. Like getting my tree, and I have so many Christmas decorations. I can dress my tree in different ways each year. And I've gathered them throughout the years. I've been living with my boyfriend. This is the male. Where are you, my man? Come here. Let's try to lure him back. He is not very happy, so this might not work, but I really, really like, well, like I said, I've been living with my boyfriend for 12, 13 years, and we've managed to get a lot of decorations throughout the years, little by little. Are you serious? Yeah, we got one behind us. Another female. Not going very far. I mean, if I miss that shot. Red, brown. All these really nice colors. Why am I not getting males in cool colors? And I really love all the lights and the red and I don't even know the names in English. I'm so sorry. I love all the colors and all the brightness and all the sparkly thingies. I really, really like them. So decorations I love decorations. I love all the Christmas decoration. And going on the street, walking on the street and seeing how people have decorated the exteriors of their houses, like they got all these lights and they got all these really beautiful colors and stuff. It's so nice. It's really, really nice. So yeah, in a way, I really hope people will try to celebrate Christmas and not go into this kind of down mood, which I totally understand if it does happen. I don't think the mail is still around. But I really hope it does. I really hope people try to make the best of it and try to cheer, because it's a moment of cheering. And I really hope people try to cheer up and just try to be a little happy, even if it's not the best of circumstances. And I know a lot of people are not going to have anything to celebrate. Like, I lost my mother a few years ago. Well, 2 years ago. So I totally understand what it is to see an empty, yeah, it's just this really, it's to see that this person is not there, person that was always there. It's not the best situation. I totally understand, and so many people have lost loved ones because of this, one way or another. But I still hope that people will, I mean, even when my mother passed, I try to get my decorations and my stuff, because I liked them, I mean, it made me happy. So I try to make the best of it. And yeah, they haven't been my happiest Christmas, but last year, the first year was worse. It was just me, my brother, and my dad. And my boyfriend doesn't count because he usually goes upstairs, play stuff or something in the computer, which I'm totally cool with. He prefers, I'm not going to force him to stay. So just enjoying time down, talking and sharing some drinks with my family, that's fine. Is there something over there? Like, no, it's rocks. But last year we managed to get the whole family together, like my aunt and uncle and my cousin and his wife and my grandma. So it was cool. It was really, really cool. I had a really, really great Christmas last year. So you still miss those loved ones, but you try to make the best of it. Or at least that's how I feel it. That's how I do it. But I totally understand if people want to do it differently. I mean, it's not something, there's no right or wrong way of doing things. I do wish that the year that we've lost will not truly become a year that we've lost. Like, I don't know, just try to get the lighting and the colors, and I think that's enough just to give some sense of normalcy, maybe to brighten an otherwise dark situation. We got a jackal. So we got 3 female lesser kudus, probably from the same herd. I don't really want to spend a lot of time trying to hunt a jackal. I don't care if it's a male, it's just some minor prey. And it takes a big effort just to hunt these things down. So let's move on. Let's see if we can find something bigger. I really wish we could have hunted a lion. Fortunately, that was the cowardly lion that just roared at us and decided, yeah, I'm not going, I'm leaving. The thing about this game is that I really cannot make it any more exciting than this. So it's all about opportunities. You walk around, you see something interesting, you try to hunt it down, and then you walk around some more. That's how the game goes. But if you play the game, there is... No, that's a female. If you play the game, you already know how it goes. If you don't play the game, it's... I thought it was not going... When I first started, the first time I launched the game, I was so completely lost. I didn't know what I was doing. And I didn't even know if I was going to like it. Because it's like, yeah, a lot of walking and nothing interesting seems to be going on. What is this about? But the game... As the more I played, the more I liked it, and it was totally addictive. I said in another stream, there was a moment I used to play ESO, like I was so hooked to ESO, and I completely left ESO aside and started playing, and I was so hooked to it, like really hooked. For I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks I would not play anything. It was more than a couple of weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. I wouldn't play anything else. Then I returned to ESO. Yeah, and I've been like playing on and off each game. The problem with ESO is that this game requires you to walk a lot, but you can also just get into one of these hunting stands and wait until something happens. So it allows you for a more relaxed gameplay. Like, oh, I'm just going to sit there. There is one very specific point in Cuatro Colinas, and that's the reserve in Spain, where you just sit there and goats keep passing in front of you. And I hunted so many goats just sitting in that hunting stand in a matter of minutes. It's like, oh, one goat, kill it. Oh, another goat, kill it. It was absolutely crazy. I even got some winter-colored Iberian wolf by sitting there. The pack was like a little farther away, and I saw one that looks very whitish, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to just get a different colored one, like a rare colored wolf. So I hunted my winter-colored Iberian wolf there. ESO is more about, you really need to actively play the game. You can't just leave it in the background, and because you don't gain anything by doing that. Other than maybe, I don't know, you're camping a boss, which I've actually done when I've been... When I've been looking for... Well, when I've been, as we call it as it is, farming. When I've been farming for weapons, I would go camp a boss. And yes, you ESO players, hate me now, I'm one of the campers. But I'm a nice camper. If I see people around, I don't try to kill it as fast as possible. I will give people the chance to... hit it as well. Because I don't gain anything by being me, the one killing it by myself. This is not like, there are some games, I think World of Warcraft was like, I haven't played it, but that's what I've been told, that the loot will drop. Yeah, it's my dog moving my arm up. That kid, yeah. So So yeah, I've heard that in World of Warcraft the loot drops to only one player. This is not the case in ESO. The loot will drop to every player. So if a boss gives special weapon, gloves, or waist piece, for example, like I think those are the pieces that you can get. I don't know if the waist piece, I think gloves and something else. I don't know what that was, but it was a warning call. If a boss has the opportunity to give that, it's the random number generator, the one at play. So you might get the weapon, you might get the gloves, and another player might get something else. That's how it is. So I really don't gain anything by keeping other players from hitting the boss. So even if I camp, if I see people around, I'm not going to be an ass. That's how it is. Just, I don't care. I mean, if you are here for exactly the same thing I am, hit it. No problem. But I see a lot of players that do that. They're like, oh, I'm going to give it such a big damage, nobody's going to score a hit. Why are you doing that? Honestly, why are you doing that? I don't get it. It's like you have something against people getting XP or something. Had a bad day at work and you wanna, that's incredibly, I'm not even going to try to shoot it. I mean, that's, I don't even know how far that thing is. "340 meters, pretty far." Anyways, is that a male or female? Male. Well, let's approach it. Might get it. Yeah, I thought I saw something else, but it was just a bush. So yeah, you see a lot of people doing these kind of things, like, oh, I'm going to massively hit it with everything I got. Because why? I mean, I've checked, and I've realized, I think, I might be wrong, but I don't think I am, okay? I've seen the XP I get when I'm killing solo some mobs, and the XP I get when I'm killing the mobs with other people, even if they're not in group, as with random players you meet in the world. And it's the same. It's the same XP. So you don't gain anything by killing everything just by yourself. You don't gain any loot. You don't gain more XP. Why are you even doing that? I don't even understand. I usually play in a very relaxed way, and it's like, pff, you go do your stuff, and what is that? Is that melanistic? I mean, is that really? This one looks very dark, or maybe it's the shadow again, playing. I mean, we did get, we did think we got a melanistic gemsbok before, and it was just an effect of the light. That's 147. I don't even know how to shoot at it, and I think it's an effect of the light. I'm going to try, usually when they are sleeping, they don't really, no, wrong color. When they're laying down, they usually won't even bother. The problem is I don't even see the position this thing is at, so I don't know how to shoot it. Because that one up there, the side is more exposed. I'm not so sure about this one. I'm gonna take my chances. I mean, it's probably just going down anyways. It's a springbok. Can't aim right. I did hit it. I don't even know where I hit it. I know, well, it went down, so it didn't go too bad. And I'm guessing the other one just fled. So we lost our chance there. I could have tried to quickly move to the other one and shoot it before it fled, but I need to find it. I don't even know if it's melanistic or was just an effect of light. But it would be really cool if it was melanistic. Okay, so there it is. Didn't go too far apparently. And it is melanistic. Look at this. Female. Well, not melanistic, black, brown. I'm obviously keeping this. And where did I hit? I don't even know how I managed that shot. Like, that's absolutely crazy. And someone is very angry up there. I don't think we'll manage to get the other one. I mean, most of the time you just sit tight and they come back to where they were. But since I don't know where it fled, well, there it is. Well, it's a female. So it turns around. Yeah, of course. And now it's jumping. I think that's the second stream this happens to me. It usually does not happen very often. That I forget to recharge, run out of bullets. Colored one. Bit sidetrack, should have hit more centered, but worked well. I mean, these are like roe deer. Doesn't matter where you hit them, they go down. But it's better if they don't put you in a merry chase going after them because you hit them on a leg. I still remember when I had to hit a fox 200 meters away. I hit it in a paw. Yeah, that was not my best shot ever. But I got the trick done. And I managed to get the mission done because at the moment this is a Hirschfelder missions. They're so annoying. Like, yeah, you have to score a hit on a fox at night while dancing the rain dance 354 meters away. What? Like, just give me a normal mission. Just tell me, I don't know, harvest 3 moose, or, well, there are no moose in Hirschfelden. Harvest 3 boar or something. not in a remote tiny area. Give me a broader area where they actually spawn, because I'm still pissed off because of that mission. I'm still really pissed at that mission, because there is this I wonder what that is. Anyways, there's this mission. I've talked about it in all streams. I have to hunt 3 boars in a very tiny area where boars don't even spawn, apparently, because I have been looking all over the place. I don't see any boar. I don't see any track. I don't see anything. Need some anything. So yeah, give me missions, give me tricky missions, but for the love of everything, just get the animals there. Don't give me impossible missions. We got another thingy. I actually wanted to hunt springbok, so not that bad. Turn around. Come on. Not turning around? Are you going to flee? I hit it in the liver. I mean, I'm absolutely convinced that I hit it in the liver. Because I might have hit the lungs, but I'm very positive that I scored the liver on the way. Actually, I'm having quite a lot of fun. Even if we're getting less animals than I usually see here, I'm having a lot of fun. Which is super cool because I'm going to be working at night. Anyways, need to turn up some stuff. Giving me more. I hit it in the liver. I said I had hit the liver. Huh? That's the liver, right? Oh, flesh, stomach, right lung, left lung. Oh, apparently that's the stomach, not the liver. Anyways. We have to turn up a project and it's been giving me quite some trouble. So yep, I'm likely going to be working at night. So the fact that I am having this much fun today is priceless, really, guys. I wish I got more interaction in the chat because I really want to talk to you, but it's great that those of you out there are just watching and listening to my life stories. It's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, really thank those who have taken the time to be here, and some even said hello. And I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, it's 11:30. Should be thinking about putting a stop to this, but I don't want to. See if we can get something else, and then I will stop. I will stop the stream, if only because I need to go get dinner. Because otherwise, I would stay here. I need to go get dinner, and I need to continue with coding. Because yes, I'm a programmer. I code. That's why sometimes you might hear me say things code related about the game. I don't even know what language they're using. I don't know what graphic engine they're using. I have not researched it. but coding is pretty much ABC in all languages, so it's all loops and if else. So really, the fact that I know that there are some things that can be done with any code, so the simple things. I don't know about the more complex stuff. So that's why you might hear me saying like, okay, this is just a variable, you pass it a variable, you just put it in a condition or something. Like when I mentioned about the time, like all it has to do is check up which region you're playing and adjust the time accordingly. Could be done by inserting those values in a database. In a simple switch. It's really not complicated. We got a lesser kudu, female. Again, more females. Why? She's a bit too far, I think. – 400 meters, yeah. You know what's kind of funny is that this reserve has so many springbok, it's insane. I've seen herds of like 20. They're not as big as blue wildebeest. We really haven't seen any. They're kind of impressive. And we've not seen many springbok today because, hello! Thanks for saying hi. We haven't really seen as many springbok as I'm used to because the game hates me. And okay, so you're going to be streaming and you want to hunt springbok. You're going to hunt gemsbok today. It's like when we were supposed to be hunting for fallow deer, we hunted foxes. We were looking for foxes, we hunted fallow deer in Hirschfelden. So super funny. I really would like to end the stream with hitting something else. But the game is saying maybe it's lunchtime for the animals and they've gone home. And I don't really know what else to tell you. I mean, the situation here is pretty much the one I already talked about, with my government doing stupid things. And I really haven't done much else aside from coding non-stop. We are in the middle of crunch time. Like I said, we have to turn up this project. So it's really a lot of doing a lot of things. I mean, the mainframe is already done, but it's the tiny little things, and the tiny little things are giving me so much trouble. Like, okay, we're going to have to remove this column from here. That's not as easy as you make it look like, because of how it is coded. It's a column that is created upon the launch of the program. So actually, removing that column, it's proving to be way trickier than I initially expected. And now I have to do some database stuff. So I hope I can have that done by possibly 5 a.m. today, which is I think the time I will go to bed. Hopefully I will have it done before that, so I don't have to go to bed that late. But yeah, I'm not very hopeful about that. And yep, no more creatures. Where are we? By the way, we got this water source here. There are a lot of hair around here. It's kind of funny, but we're not going there because we are not hunting for hair. I don't even have a weapon to hunt. I mean, I can shoot them with this, but this is a 270, and yeah, it's overkill. That is pig. Let's try to get the pig. Wrong one. Where is the war caller? This button. I don't use it very much. So let's try to get the boar. I mean, that was a warning call, so he's not very happy. He knows that we're around here. I don't know if we're going to manage to lure him. Is that a stone circle? So I'm going to try to approach silently, maybe, just maybe. I mean, these things move in herds, packs, or whatever you call them. So maybe some appears. I don't know. Maybe it fled, like the lion. Scary. Oh, not. I would think I was more scary than the lion, because apparently he just decided he was not having anything to do with me and he was just going to leave. Even though I tried to lure him. I'm not being very lucky with lures today. Perhaps because I basically used them when the animal was already worn, so it was not. Males tend to be less trusting than females. That is probably done because males are a better trophy than females. So you're always going to have a harder time trying to lure male than a female. What is funny is that we didn't manage to get a female to poke her head. Because as I said, these creatures usually move in groups. Warthogs. So, yeah, okay. So I'm hearing something there. Warthogs move in groups. Might have been my imagination, okay? Might have been maybe some background noise that I thought were footsteps. I'm trying to guess if I actually heard footsteps or not. A 270 cal is good enough for warthogs if you hit them well. I mean, the 270 cal, I'm using the Ranger. Ranger? Yeah. No, the Hunter. Ranger is the initial one. Yeah, okay, I heard it now. Where are you guys? All around me? Down there, I see them now. Stomach hit, not the back. Yeah, that was a terrible hit. But we got the liver, which is a vital organ, so yep, we got ourselves a warthog. And the rest just kind of fled. So I don't think we're going to be able to get them. They might return. Lion. So it's kind of funny if you think that the warthog fled straight to where the lion is. Just think about that for a moment. Anyways, I think this is a good place to stop the stream. Thank you for watching. Well, the camera's here, not here. thank you for watching. It was a pleasure having you guys here, and it was a pleasure playing for you. And I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been a little chaotic because we were trying to get this multi-platform going on, so I could be able to simultaneously stream on Twitch and on YouTube. So I'm really happy I got that working, and I'm really happy that I had you guys here. So I hope you had fun. And as always, if you want to support me, you will do me a great favor. There is a book. I wrote a book. The link is, I will link it on the description in YouTube, and the link is on my Twitch account. You can buy it, read it, gift it, or just pass the word along. That would be amazing. And as always, I will be streaming ESO on Thursday. We will continue with the Glenumbra quest line and a bit of role-playing, storyline stuff. And I will try to stream probably the Hunter, because it's more likely that for chatting and stuff, I'd rather do the Hunter. That will be streaming on the 31st, on Halloween's Day. Bit of a short stream, disguises is a little bit of fun, and as always, I will try to either Mondays or Tuesdays I will be streaming the Hunter. It's one or the other. I'm still not set upon the right schedule. I'm sorry about that. I will try to get it more straight, because I really need to figure out what would be the best time. But I will have everything written down on my Twitch account when that happens. So far, just think about afternoon, late afternoon, probably night, but it will be either Mondays or Tuesdays. So again, thanks again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.